Hello, my loves, and welcome to Scent Essence. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today I'm doing my July perfume tray, but I've already picked out the scents at the beginning of July. I just never got around to filming it, so I have worn a few of these already this month, and so I can give you, some updates. And yeah, let's just get started. So, okay, first of all, let's just chat about banana. This is a note I keep seeing more and more in new perfumes, and it's so interesting. And I actually love the scent of banana, like in sunscreens and tanning oils and all of that stuff. Like, it's very nostalgic for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you. Yeah, there's something comforting about it. I don't know. um, and of course, it just has memories linked to it, like being with family and being by the ocean. And yeah, so I do love that banana scent, which is sort of like an artificial banana scent, banana coconut. And then what I also love is ylang ylang. And ylang ylang is a yellow floral that naturally has a banana-like facet in it, right? Because when we are looking at natural essential oils and flowers, they contain so many different compounds that make them smell the way they do. So they're very naturally complex. Like smelling ylang ylang by itself is like smelling a perfume. Like, it's already made up of different notes within that one note, right? And it can smell woody, it can smell creamy, it can smell indolic, and it can also smell a little bit like banana. And then when we have like a synthetic banana note, it's usually a little bit more linear, and also it disappears very quickly, which is something that I know can frustrate people looking for like a banana scent, because it usually is there in the opening and it just dies off very quickly. And that's because the compounds used to create that banana scent, to mimic that scent, is very volatile, meaning that it just burns off really quickly. It's kind of like a top note, right? Like a citrus or something that just burns off very quickly. So I would recommend to any of you who like that banana smell to explore ylang ylang scents. And I can smell banana in ylang ylang essential oil just by itself. In certain essential oils, I pick that up. And then there are some perfumes that really bring that facet out. And then, there's so many different ways you can present ylang ylang. It could be, again, more woody or more indolic, or all of that combined, And I love smelling that banana facet in ylang ylang. And I think that I prefer that. Like I said, I enjoy the banana, like, kind of candy smell. Also, I do enjoy that, and you'll see a perfume that I also have on my tray that has a banana note. But let's just start off with my favorite ylang ylang perfume that I've talked about so many times. This is Borabora from Giardini di Toscana, and this is such a creamy, dreamy, radiant floral, white floral, and ylang ylang perfume. It is so feminine, so decadent. It is just stunning. I think the way that it was composed, it just sings and it wears so beautifully. You know, some perfumes can kind of change on your skin and they feel like they're almost losing their quality sometimes, or they start to smell like perfume, you know, like almost just like a generic perfume smell that's just mixing with like your body. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. But then there's some perfumes that just sing the whole way through. And this, I feel like, is just such a high quality perfume. It just amazes me when I wear it. I'm like in love with myself. I'm in love with my scent bubble. And there are some perfumes that you wear and you love the scent. Like you could even really, really love the scent. But it's just, I don't know, you're not obsessed with your own scent bubble. And then there are some that you wear where you're just obsessed with your scent bubble. Let me know if you guys have that experience ever. Like I have a lot of perfumes that are loves for me. And then still there are some perfumes that are just somehow a level above that where they just, I don't know, they're just magical. And this is one of them. And it is very rich and it is indolic. So please keep that in mind. Please sample. But if you're interested in ylang ylang perfumes, I would definitely try this one. And yeah, I think the other notes that are in here help to support that creamy, sweet banana facet of the ylang ylang, right? So there's like caramel, vanilla, there's a note called jasmolactone, which is like, I assume, a synthetic mixture of lactones and jasmine, so it just adds to that creaminess. But it comes across very, very natural and just honeyed, rich florals, tropical floral, without smelling like a clone of, you know, Soleil Blanc or like a sunscreeny type of perfume, which there's nothing wrong with those, but I just find that this really stands alone in the tropical florals category. And I know I'm hyping this up so much, and this is just my personal taste, so just please sample. I think if you're sensitive to indolic perfumes, you really might not like this, but yeah. Borabora from Giardini di Toscana. So once I started craving that ylang ylang like this month, I realized that I wanted to try some banana notes, perfume with just synthetic banana notes, to just explore and see what that was like. This is the one that stood out to me and that I've kept. And this is Maui in a bottle, sweet banana from Kayali. And I think that this is a really well done banana note. It's combined with pear in the top notes, and I think that just really creates a greenness, a subtle greenness and crispness that makes the banana feel like a almost unripe banana. Like you could still eat it at that point, but it still has a little bit of greenness on the skin, on the peel, you know? And there's coconut in here and sandalwood, and I don't know how they did this. I'm actually wondering if there's ylang ylang in here, even though it's not listed in the notes. it kind of smells like there's ylang ylang in there to me. Let me know if you guys have tried this and what you think. Do you think that there could be ylang ylang in here? Because as we know, fragrances rarely, like very rarely, list all the notes. Actually, I don't know if they ever do that. I think older perfumes, you can see all the notes, and it's not that modern perfumes use less notes. I mean, some might, but it's just that they don't reveal all the notes, I believe. So, anyways, yeah, I think there might be ylang ylang in this, and something about this is very different to me than other banana notes. It does start to wear off. Like in the beginning, you really smell that banana, and it's really beautiful. It doesn't smell super synthetic to me. It doesn't smell like banana candy. It doesn't smell hyper realistic either, but it just falls somewhere in between. And then it just starts to transition into this like creamy sandalwood, coconut, vanilla base while somehow retaining like a memory of that banana note. I feel like it never fully goes away, although it does. It does decline slowly throughout the wear, but I don't know. I feel like I can always pick up on a little bit of it. And in other banana perfumes that I have tried, the banana note disappears very quickly, and then in its place, I'm usually left with like a sort of just synthetic smell, like in an unpleasant way, and maybe just like a generic vanilla base mixed with this like synthetic smell. I don't know what that is, if it's just left over from the banana note. I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly, but that's been my experience. And this is one that I've tried where it doesn't do that. It just kind of transitions into this creamy coconut sandalwood base. And it's really beautiful. So, yeah, I like it. I don't like it as much as this. Like, I feel like there is a difference in quality. Like, this is a lovely perfume. There's nothing wrong with it in my opinion, but it's just the quality of this, and I think the naturalness of the ylang ylang and the way that it smells like banana, like it just feels, I don't know, it feels different. um, I don't know, you guys. I just think it's so magical to be able to smell a flower and smell banana in it and have that last throughout the entire perfume. It's like you don't really need the synthetic banana note if you have ylang ylang, you know, because it provides that and it doesn't dissipate, it doesn't turn into something weird. So I definitely enjoy this one more, but I like this too, and I'm glad I tried it, and I'll definitely use it up. You know, I actually really love the dry down on it. So those are my banana-esque perfumes on my tray because I'm just craving that this month. And then in a similar vein, because both of those have coconut, this also has coconut. This is lait de coco from Le Monde Gourmand, and I've just been testing them out, like smelling them at Ulta, at whenever I pass the commercials or TJ Maxx, they usually have them, and I just go in and I've been smelling them. And I've gotten a couple and actually moved them along, but I have stuck with this one, and I don't know if you can tell, it doesn't really look like it, but I've worn it like maybe 4 times, and it's a really unique coconut, very simple coconut fragrance that is clean and feminine and fluffy, and yeah, it just smells like a coconut lotion to me. It smells like a delicious, clean, creamy coconut body lotion, and when I wear it, I usually layer it on top of a coconut body lotion, and it just almost enhances that lotion smell. And it's almost as if, you're just catching whiffs of your lotion throughout the day. It's not overpowering. It's just really, really lovely, and I love wearing it on days where I want something more subtle and I just want to feel clean but also feminine. It's like clean without being soapy or screechy or anything like that. It's clean coconut lotion. It's somehow clean and creamy simultaneously, which I love. And then lastly, switching over to a very different vibe. This is my love. You all have seen her if you've been here before, probably. This is Hermes Eau de Merveille Blue. And oh my goodness, isn't this bottle so beautiful? And then you can do it like that, like that. I'm going to do it that way. I just love that bottle. I love bottles that feel like they could be made of the natural world, just the shape of them, like that sort of unevenness of it. It looks like it could actually be in the sand, like laying in the sand. I love it. And this is just a beautiful, more unisex, fresh perfume. But fresh as in outside, oceanic air. It's not shower fresh. It's salty, it's marine, it's like salty skin and driftwood. And yeah, just gorgeous sea air. And I really love salty perfumes. I'm learning that I love salty aquatic perfumes. Not so much salty like florals, like those beachy, salty floral perfumes for the summer, but salty perfumes that are reminiscent of the ocean, because I love the ocean and I love salt. You guys, I put salt on everything, and I put so much salt on everything. I keep salt everywhere. Like, I keep a salt shaker at work because I need to put salt on everything. And I always think that it's because, I come from the ocean. Like, my soul belongs in the ocean, and I feel like it's just part of me, and I just need to constantly be like consuming salt. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so salty oceanic perfumes. I haven't found too many that I love, but this is one of them. This is my go-to. And then I also like the Orabella perfume, Salted Muse. I have a travel size of that. What else do I have that's salty? There's another one that I have that I can't think of. So that is my tray for July. I have already worn these 3, and I have not worn this one yet this month. So I'm excited to wear this, and I'm doing that thing where I'm babying it because I don't want to run out. But I know that's so silly. This is the time to wear it and enjoy it. So let's see, you guys hold me accountable. Um, make sure I wear this perfume. And then these I've worn. This one I wear at home. These I've worn to work. And this is one that I think is also really sort of romantic and like seductive. I feel like it's an aphrodisiac. I mean, ylang ylang, in case you didn't know, ylang ylang is a very strong aphrodisiac. That's one of its properties. And so is jasmine, and there's jasmine in there. So yeah, I feel like this is a beautiful scent to wear like on a date, or just when you're romancing yourself, taking yourself on a date. It's just, oh, it's just lush. It's lush and gorgeous. So now let's read a poem. So today we're going to read a poem by Rumi. It's called Who's Seen Such a Love? Who's ever seen such a love anywhere in all the worlds? The lovers plain to see, the beloved hidden. So Sufis have this idea that God is our beloved. What a beautiful word for God, right? Beloved. And God is beloved. We are the lovers, right? And so there's this sort of funny phenomenon then that God, our beloved, is nowhere to be found in this visible world. Yet here we all are, millions, billions of lovers of God. And I believe we all are that, whether we practice religion or not, or whatever religion you practice. We're all humans. And we all come from the same source, whatever that is to you. And so isn't it funny that we're all here? All the lovers are here, and the beloved is hidden. But also, the Sufis believe that the beloved is in all of our hearts. And so, yes, maybe the beloved is invisible, but in loving each other, we are loving God. So, yeah, I'll leave you there. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see you soon. Until next time, everyone, please take care. Bye.